What's up YouTube, this is JimBake1234, and today I have another top 10 video for you. This is my top 10 main decks, or decks that I use the most. And sorry about the shitty lighting, I'll be sure to fix that in the next video. But this is because I'm in my room, it's dark in here, and even with all the lights on, it still kinda sucks. But yeah, I'll be sure to get into it. Alright, number 10. I'm going from 10 being my least played main deck, and 1 being my most, you get that. 10 would have to be 6 Sams. I have been playing this deck for a little while. I didn't actually think it was going to be that great or that fun, but it's actually been a blast playing, and it definitely deserves a spot on this list. I mean, 6 Samurais are really fun to play. If you haven't figured that out by now, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Number 9. 9 would have to be Blackwings. Okay, Blackwings. Blackwings are a really cool deck in my opinion. I love their playstyle, I love how they can swarm and then synchro like that. It's really amazing, and yeah, and with cards like Gale, their effects, all of them, that's just wow. Blackwings definitely earned a spot on this list. Number 8. Ghostrix. Ghostrix, same thing with Blackwings. I like their playstyle, how Konami actually made a deck like based around a Halloween archetype, how they can just flip face down and then gain effects being flip face up. Their Xyz monsters don't do that, but they have other certain effects. And I love how every Ghostrix is based off of something Halloween based, like Spectre is supposed to be a ghost, Stein is supposed to be Frankenstein, Witch is Witch. I just love how they come up with those names. I love the creativity behind all of it. And I thought the idea for Ghostrix was just really great. And it's an incredibly fun deck to play. Maybe not the fastest thing in the world, but it definitely is really, really, really fun to play. C1. 7. Okay, number 7. Battle and Boxers. Battle and Boxers were one of those archetypes where I really liked how they could take advantage of the battle phase. How they took advantage of the battle phase would be like headgeared. Once per turn it can't be destroyed by battle. Glassjaw, if it were to be attacked, it's automatically destroyed, and you gain a plus off of it. I really like that playstyle, and I also love how they can Xyz Swarm. They were really, really cool, and I love how this is kind of like an MMA kind of archetype right here. I don't know if you'd call it that, but that's what I'm going with. And Battle and Boxers are also really, really fun to play. If you haven't played them, I suggest trying it. Even use the Silver Calcos with it. My build does. So you might want to actually try that, and it's really fun, and yeah. See, okay. 6 would have to be Chaos Dragons. Chaos Dragons were a deck that I played for a while, and then I stopped, and then I played them again. And Chaos Dragons were, like, I thought, really cool. I love how they could mill and then work from there. And I've just had some of my best moments in Yu-Gi-Oh with them. So yeah, Chaos Dragons, definitely on this list. No matter what anyone says, I will always love Chaos Dragons. Number 5. Crystal Beasts. Crystal Beasts were one of those archetypes where they could, like with Battle and Boxers, they Xyz Swarm like that, or Synchro Swarm, kind of like Blackwings. It was kind of a combination in the middle of them, like how Blackwings could swarm Synchros, or Battle and Boxers could swarm Xyz. Crystal Beast can do both of that, depending on what you play in your deck. They also work good with cards like Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, or just cards like that, like Horn of the Phantom Beast. I thought about teching in, but I don't actually have one, and I'm thinking about buying one so I can tech it in. But, Crystal Beast, they had an amazing playstyle. How they could just go to the Spell and Trap card zone instead of Graveyard to avoid complete destruction. And then Ancient City would gain effects. Like, you get draw power off of it, protection, swarming, negation, anything you wanted off of it. And Rainbow Dragon, this has got to be the most busted card I've seen in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or one of them anyway. Crystal Beast, I always thought were just incredibly fun. And they were really cool. Number 4. Cyber Dragon. With Cyber Dragon, I love how, even though it was a staple, it's actually a very, very competitive deck. not a lot of people give it credit, but it's actually a really cool and really fun deck to play. And how every time you use Cyber Dragon to go up, like in Fusion or Z's, or even just in monster form, how they were either stronger or they had a better effect. And I also love how Konami came out with the structure deck to give them like some more cards like Core and Dre, all them. I just really love Cyber Dragons and how you can fuse almost anything with them. They're kind of like elemental heroes in a way, where they have almost infinite fusions. But yeah, Chaos Dragons, amazing. They also have incredible OTK power, but nonetheless, it is extremely fun to play. Number 3, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Fire Fist relied on spells and traps from the deck instead of from your hand. Mostly be from your hand, but about 50% of the time be from your hand. The other 50% it'd be from the deck, and they'd be set. I really loved that mechanic. That mechanic was just what really made me like Fire Fists, because I wasn't really ever going to play them until I found a bunch of like spare Fire Fist cards in my commons, and I thought, okay, this might be a good deck to try out. I'll do it. And then over time, it just kind of became like where it is today. And I also love how they can like synchro and exes with simple cards like Spirit. He can allow you to either go into the card I'm holding, Lion Emperor, or into Horse Prince, because he's also a tuner. And he can work with Leopard after he attributes himself, get your Fire Formation card, blah, all that fun stuff. I think that Fire Fists were always really competitive. I like to play my version of it with like a pure build, maybe a little touch every here and there. But yeah, Fire Fists, incredibly fun to play. I love the deck. It is just amazing. But I hate seeing all those meta decks all the time. I want to see more original things for Fire Fists, like more original builds. Number 2, if you haven't already guessed it, it's Elemental Heroes. Elemental Heroes were those decks where they had unlimited options to fusion, nearly unlimited. And then with them getting more support with the new structure deck coming out, the Hero Strike one with their new Mask card, they also work with Masked Heroes really great. You can do Evil Heroes, you can sometimes mix them with Destiny Heroes, maybe Neospatians, I don't know. But they had unlimited fusion, they had unlimited potential, and you could pretty much do anything with them. And when I say anything, I mean anything. One of my friends thought about trying out Light Swords in his Elemental Hero deck because Miracle Fusion. I thought that was a fun idea. I thought about trying it myself, but I realized, nah, I kind of like my build. So, Elemental Heroes, definitely my favorite deck of all time. Not necessarily my main deck, but my favorite one. So they deserve a spot on this list. And fun fact, my favorite card of all time is Elemental Hero Neos. It's not Shining, that's my second, but it's Neos. And then number 1, if you haven't already guessed it by now, there's something fucked up with your head. Photon Galaxy. And I got the cool Kaiba sleeve on it, so that's always nice. And I have my Ghost Galaxy eyes. Photons were a deck that I thought, like, I wasn't going to build them either, and then I just watched their playstyle because I saw some people online using them. I thought they were really great. I thought it looked really fun. So I tried it out. I had one up on my channel somewhere where I used Influence Dragon and then Dragonic Tactics to get Galaxy Eyes. And that strategy I thought was really fun. And I also love how, even though, like with all the other decks, they have unlimited strategies. Like, you can synchro with them, you can rank 8, you can just easy spam, you can monster spam, you can beat down. You can do almost anything with Photon Galaxies. And that's what I love about them. They are light monsters, and I don't really have a whole lot of light decks. But yeah, Photon Galaxies, my main deck, and if anyone says otherwise, then kiss my ass. I'm just kidding, but still, don't talk shit about my Photons. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite, not really favorite, but main decks I play. Let me know what your guys' main deck or favorite deck is, or your top 10 list. Let me know in a response. And, oh, one last thing. Do any of you know TheDwazy? He has around, I think, 130 subscribers as of this video, and he's a really cool guy. I've checked out some of his videos. I go to locals with him every now and again because we duel in the same tournaments. If you guys haven't already guessed it, his name is Aaron. But we're supposed to have a deck building challenge for warriors. And we're supposed to go on each other's channels. He's supposed to come onto mine. I'm supposed to go over to his, and we're supposed to come up with a warrior deck. The theme of that deck is going to be a surprise. We'll let you know in that video. But just keep your eyes peeled for that video. I'll contact him, let him know. I'll ask him what's going on. We'll get the details from there, and then be expecting me on his channel, and be expecting him on my channel. So as always, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to both of our channels, and subscribe to me for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And I guess that's it, and I will catch you all later. See ya.